And she says, can strict or soft parenting work together, or should parents agree on a particular style? So let me see. How do we proceed? Let me throw a first question to you, first and foremost. Because this is all about sharing life issues, and from our perspective as well, we also owe it to the listeners to also share as well.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you, how were you raised as a child? Were both your parents strict, soft, or you say a little bit somewhere in between?
All right. For you to understand where I come from, I come from the Efak tribe in Cross River State, and that is Calabar. And I have both parents rooted in our cultural values. First of all, we have to understand that when we were raised in the 70s, we were not raised with the influence of religion or education. We were raised with the influence of our cultural value, what each family represented. If you had a family that was rooted into a certain environment, the royalty, the common class, the middle class, you always have these influence that will tailor how your parents will deal with you. They will tell you, I use my language now, the effort language, they will say, "Eyene mi owara de kufo." Isi nanakido. That's a child that comes from a home shouldn't lack manners. Eyene mi owara de kufo. Isi ito kuwem dunam. A child that comes from a family does not live like an animal. Eyene mi owara de kufo. Idigi no. A child that comes from a family shouldn't steal. So this was a combination of what each family represented, both for male and for female. And fortunately for some of us, our parents happened to come from the same culture. So it was easy that whatever information your father passed through to you, your mom would definitely affirm the same information. So whatever discipline your dad will dish out to you, your mom on her own too, with both of them not meeting separately, will dish out the same measure of punishment to you. And that was because they had the same belief system and the same value system.
They were on the same page.
They were always on the same page because they know. Basically, it was so that you don't bring shame and disgrace to the family. And unfortunately, too, we walked into school. In the school, we find ourselves primary school, secondary school, when your formative age is actually beginning to grow. These were women and the male teachers, the female teachers, who came from the same cultural background with the same life values. So it was very easy for you as a child to turn every sector and discover that whatever Mr. A said was bad, your dad said was bad, your mom said was bad. When you get to school, your teacher definitely would say the same thing. So you see, it was not difficult for you to navigate through this. So whatever you do wrong, and one person comes up within that environment to say, look, child, what you've done is wrong. You know definitely if 50 of them gather, they will affirm the same thing. So it was very easy for, I feel myself, I don't know about other people, it was very easy for each and every one of us to know that no, you don't need to go to the left, you have to go to the right. If you go to the left, oh no, you're going to create a big problem around you. So that was how we were raised. So we don't know where it was strict and where it was soft. It depends on what you as an individual you would do to attract that.
All right, so let's go back in time. Like